Hello again, everybody. Um, I have no idea if I'm going to post this or not. Um, this isn't a random vlogging. This isn't TJ's thoughts or anything like that. It's not even really a rant. Um, because all of those have a purpose. All of those, I hope, will inspire some sort of change in the way people think, uh, in the way people act. All of those, they're designed to inspire positive change. Um, this one isn't. There's nothing about this that's positive. There's nothing about this that's uplifting. Um, I'm just mad. I'm mad. I'm infuriated about everything that's going on right now. And I'm completely unjustified in my anger. I am. Because the people that I'm mad at didn't do anything wrong. To be perfectly honest, they've done everything right. They're wonderful, lovely, intelligent human beings in general, um, and they're not, intentionally malicious or anything like that. It's just this is the way that the world has worked for me thus far, and I am beyond angry. I'm beyond fury. I'm beyond rage. I'm just so fucking sick of just always getting the short end of the stick. Just my entire life, that's how it's worked. And I've gotten to sit back and watch friends and family and enemies and people I don't even fucking know get exactly what they want, where I work my fucking ass off trying to trying to earn the things that I want, and trying so hard to to go through the steps necessary to get the life that I want, and I just constantly get beaten down by things I have absolutely no control over, and then forgotten. I'm just angry. And again, I have no right to be. Like the people I'm angry at, I'm not even angry at them. I'm angry at a situation where they've gotten something that I want. And they 100% deserve what it is that they've gotten. They do. And they've worked really, really hard to do that and to get what it is that they've gotten. And so have I. And the only difference is I've gotten shit on my entire fucking life. And at least in this one instance, they haven't. I have spoken before about the fact that my life sucks right now. And I've gone into some details. I try and keep a lot of the specifics out of it for a number of reasons. Um, but I've mentioned to you guys that I live in an abusive household. Um, that I've got PTSD from years of sustained abuse combined with um, a traumatic experience when I was very young. Um, that I'm starting to probably disassociate as a way to deal with extreme stress and anxiety that I can't deal with anymore. And I've had a couple people that have, kind of reached out and said, hey, that really sucks. I'm sorry to hear about that, which is great. You know, and I appreciate that. I really do, guys, but nothing's changed. I spent, what, 3 months fundraising enough to try and get me a vacation. Um, and the only way I could justify doing that was to also combine it with me trying to give the cast of Critical Role a gift. Because I knew if I just said, no, I need a vacation, uh, and I'd get nothing. And even 3 months of attempting to do this, I reached a tenth of what I was trying to get. And to be 100% honest, I would have been happy if I had gotten 50%, but the money that I got was quite literally worthless to me because I couldn't do anything with it. Like, it was just some extra money that I could use to pay bills that I was behind on. And that's it. I mentioned, and I didn't want to go into too many details because I hate it when people feel sorry for me. And that's partly my depression and anxiety. It's actually a relatively common thing for people with um, disabilities like that to just despise being pitied. Um, but I mentioned that my therapist had recommended that I get a vacation because this is a really, really, really bad situation for me, and it's incredibly unhealthy for me to be here. Um, I'm going to be blunt with you guys. My therapist has told me flat out I need to leave. I don't have the money to do it. I have no way to sustain myself, so I can't. Um, every day I get to relive horrible portions of my life, and my PTSD gets triggered by verbal abuse and emotional abuse, and I'm constantly told that I'm lazy and I don't do anything and I complain too much, and that everything that is going on to me is I'm just overreacting, and that I'm stupid, and that I don't understand my chosen career field, and I don't understand what it is that I'm doing, and I'm just making mistake after mistake after mistake, fucking myself up the ass daily. And so I got this idea because I thought it would be really, really cool to just, do something nice for the cast of Critical Role and combine that with what has become a necessity for me. I have to get out of here. I'm going to kill myself. I'm slowly doing it already. I've gained, since last year, I've gained 40 pounds. I'm just barely under 300 pounds right now. I have a history of diabetes and complications that overweight people go through constantly, things like high blood pressure. Um, uh, they're now starting to make connections between uh, uh, diabetes and dementia and Alzheimer's. Not quite to the point of causation, but a very, very strong correlation. Um, and I can't stop getting bigger. I've tried dieting. I can't stick to a diet long enough for it to be effective because as soon as my blood sugar drops too low, I start getting migraines. Um, I've tried exercising, but my depression and anxiety fucks that out the window after a couple of weeks to the point where I can't even get out of bed. And then all of these wonderful, amazing things happen to wonderful, phenomenal people. Josephine spends a couple of weeks, raises $10,000 for a woman that, to be blunt, really deserved it. Really, really deserved it. And I spent 3 months looking for 1/10 of that and would have been happy with 1/5 of that and couldn't get shit. I mean, the people that donated the most are people that I know personally. And yet, with all these other things, like, they're random strangers that just want to do something nice for people, and nobody gives a shit about me. I have done everything I can to be a part of Team Human and the Critters, but I don't have any artistic ability. Like visual art, this is not something I can do, so I can't do that. I run 2 different games that, due to the fact that I have to compete with the Off the Rails crew, no one ever sees. I spent literally hundreds of hours last year setting up a 48-hour live stream that a month after it was gone, nobody even knows it happened. People are still shocked by the fact that it exists. I spent another probably close to 40 hours planning my tabletop day event that nobody watched because it started an hour late and went through massive technical difficulties, none of which I had any control over, and I had to throw away probably 50% of the stuff that I wrote that I spent like a full work week doing for free. And nobody even knows who the fuck I am. Anyway. I am in massive pain all the time. I can't concentrate on anything. I'm not suicidal yet, but I'm running out of options. And the only thing I really want right now is to get the fuck out of here. And it doesn't matter what I do, I can't leave. Anyway, like I said, I'm not trying to get anything from this. I don't want people to go, like, this isn't me whining for money or complaining about, like I said, these people that this has happened to, all these good things that are happening to everybody else in the fucking world, they deserve it. They really do, because they work really hard for it. And they never expect anything for it. And so they 100% deserve to have something go right for them. So I'm not trying to belittle all of the effort that everyone else has made to help these people out, because it's wonderful and it's amazing, and that's one of the things that makes Team Human and the Critters such wonderful people. And I'm not trying to tell people to not support other, people, and I'm not trying to ask you guys for money or anything like that. I'm just mad. I'm just sick of my life always being shit. And it doesn't matter what I do, no one seems to fucking care. Anyway, that's all for me today. I'll be making an official video announcement about the 2016 Critters and Team Human Extra Life team probably tomorrow, because I don't want it to be associated with this, because this is just anger and jealousy and pettiness, and it has no place being associated with that. Like I said, I'm just mad and fed up. So that's all for me today. I will see you guys tomorrow for my announcement video and for Kingdom of the Kale Isles. All right. Bye-bye.